win over Reinhardt. As we take a look at those highlights, the Lee Flames taking on Reinhardt at home this time.
Did a nice job on the glass. You know, we're one of the leading, if not the leading, rebounding team in the country. And there again is Josh Knopfler raising his level of play. Nice backdoor play from Scogan to Josh. But I tell you what, Reinhardt, that guy right there in 44 hit 1 3 on the year, and he comes out with this big one in the first half. Excuse me, battling this cold. But under out of bounds plays, you know, we're trying to do a better job with those, and we'll get some more things out of them. You know, Elmar, like we were saying, shooting 53 or 54%. That's
pretty good.
That's just phenomenal. I tell you, not many of those are uncontested. What makes him so good? Well, there's a lot of things that make him so good. But you know, he can drive in. And he's got a mid-range game. He can go all the way to the rim, and he can also, you know, shoot the three. So it's very difficult. Paco Dial, you know, Paco is so good when he goes all the way to the rim. This is a big play there. That Reinhardt was on a run and shooting well and make Paco's play. Stevens from Dalton, Georgia, and this is a very tough kid and a great shooter. That was to tie the game at halftime. So, you know, Stevens is one of the best shooters in the country. You know, Stevens is the kind of guy that if he misses 2 or 3 in a row, it is not going to affect him. It's just, you know, he's got a guy. He will have confidence no matter what.
Got the shooter's mentality.
He's got the best shooter's mentality I've ever seen. He scored over 3,600 points in high school. There's Big Keith Dodd with the jam there off the nice pass. And, you know, Keith's from Cleveland, Tennessee. He's out with MTSU out of high school and he's a sophomore here. And we feel like he's going to have a good career for us. You know, he just needs to be a little bit bigger and stronger. So I think that, you know, Keith, he's a great young man. And I think he's going to be good for us down the road. See, that's a pretty athletic play by Paco, and I guess that's the play of the week right there, and that ball looked like it was going in. That's not as impressive as I thought it was. Great fans down there. That's our turnover crew. They have been there for us all year, and they really mean a lot to us.
99-70 final score. Lee University with another big win, this one over Reinhardt. Knopfler with 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And another big game for Paco Dial, 14 points and 5 rebounds. So 2 wins, but we still have another big game to go. In fact, this one goes into double overtime as the Flames take on Southern Poly. We'll have more on that in just a moment.
At Sky Ridge Medical Center, we believe every moment is important. That's why, whatever you encounter on the road of life, Sky Ridge Medical Center will be there for you and your family. You can count on our experienced, dedicated staff to provide quality health care and the advanced medical technology you need, so you don't miss one special moment. Sky Ridge Medical Center, your hospital for a lifetime.
He never did tell me we might be alone.
How did she always make it look so easy?
Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. We offer support groups to help with grieving or just talking and sharing. These support groups are another of our commitments to you.
At Jim Rush Funeral Homes, we believe life is worth remembering with compassion and respect. We will continue this tradition that has set us apart for so many years. Jim Rush Funeral Homes, it's all about life. North Ocoee and Wildwood Chapels.
Bain's Business Machines has been the #1 distributor for quality office products in the Tennessee Valley since 1976. We have copiers, color copiers, cash registers, calculators, printers, faxes, and Latham time clocks. We also feature a full line of office furniture with desks, module panels, workstations, chairs, file cabinets, and much more. Come check out our new showroom at 770 Stewart Road with an even wider range of office equipment to help your business grow. Bain's Business Machines.
And welcome back to another edition of Inside Lee University Basketball. Randy Smith, Coach Tommy Brown here. Southern Poly 2 overtimes, and you had to come from way back late in the game. In fact, you were telling me you were even considering not fouling when you were down by 10 with a couple minutes to go, but you got it done.
We got it done. It looked like it was over, and you know, credit to our kids. We never gave up and made some just huge shots, big plays down the stretch, and got us back in the race. It was one of the greatest games I've ever been a part of.
All right, let's take a look. Got some great highlights for you.
Southern Poly's an excellent basketball team. Big shot by Joe Fulp. We got off to a good start in the first half and made some good defensive plays and made the extra pass. Harold Griffin established himself down low and did a nice job. Southern Poly just has really good guards and incredibly athletic. We're talking about a team that has been to something like 18 national tournaments over the years. And you know, you look at Lee's history, and we've got some great players and great coaches in our past, but we've only been to 5. So, you know, Poly's been there for a long time. Beat UTC a few years ago. I guess that's been 5 or 6 years now. And we're talking about one of the premier NAIA programs in the country, year in, year out. And you know, they've been down the last couple of years, but this year they are back as good as they ever have been. And this was a great win for our program. They've got 3 or 4 Division I transfers. The Posey kid could probably play for anybody in the country at any level. He's a 6'6" shooting guard, and just an incredible player. So they were undefeated in our conference before this game, and this was an excellent win for us. Elmar Coulizade dropped 37 points is all he did in this game, and was 5 of 9 from the three-point line. And just whenever we needed a shot, you know, he made it. He did a lot of ball screen stuff for him. He's so good at shooting off of that because, you know, he can go by you, or he can also step back and pop that 3. And he's a good passer as well. That was a great call by our assistant coach. He suggested we run that play, and give Josh Templeton credit for that. And here we are, you know, down 6, I believe, and we hit the big 3 to cut it to 3, and then this one, Steven almost falls down, and that's pretty much at the buzzer there. And great reaction from our crowd, and big block there at the end by Harold Griffin. And I'll tell you, gutsy call by the official not to call that a foul there at the end. Let's give him some credit. And we start the first overtime off well, and Paco really established himself in the first overtime, and we needed him to step up. Elmar was pretty much scoring for us whenever we got a basket. But Poly, you know, give them credit. They wouldn't go away. Harold Griffin makes 1 of 2 down the stretch to send it into overtime, and you know, here we are. This game seemed like it was going to go on forever, and a big shot by Stephen McClellan off the handoff, and just back and forth all the way through. There's their great point guard who kept a minute there at the end, and Elmar making a big bucket, and a great pass by Paco to Harold. And you can just see, I mean, both teams are dead tired, but they're just not giving up. And here we are at the end of the game here with a great steal to win it. And
great game.
It was one of the best ones, like I said, I've ever been a part of.
101-99 in 2 overtime periods. Lee gets the big home court win. Coulizade with 37 points. Unbelievable shooting night for him. Harold Griffin tossed in 15 points and had 9 rebounds as the Flames get their 3rd win of the week to go to on the year. And I'm going to look
15
this
and 4.
15 and 4. It is 7 and 2 in the conference. I was looking at the women's schedule here. Now you got this week. You got another couple of games, and you're down to the home stretch now. The next few weeks going to have a lot to say about tournament pairings and seedings.
Absolutely. You know, we're 15 and 4, and 4 of our 9 conference games so far have come down to the last possession. I mean, we're not talking, you know, last 5 minutes. We're saying the absolute last possession. So we've won 2 of those and lost 2. So should be a fun ride. A lot of tough road games, and you know, sometimes people compare this team to last year's team, and I think that's unfair. This year's team's a new team, and it's, you know, had a different journey, and I'm pleased with where we are. I like this team being around them, and you know, and we're getting better, and they're a fun group of guys to coach and be around. So looking forward to it.
All right, Coach, good luck. That's it for this week's show. We invite you to join us here next week. We'll have highlights of 4 games, 2 for the women and 2 for the men. We'll also have a chat with Lee Athletic Director Larry Carpenter on next week's show. For Coach Marty Rowe and Coach Tommy Brown, I'm Randy Smith. Have a great week, everybody.